Alrighty. What is going on? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends of all kind. We're sounding different today. In a good way. Oh, goodness. We are doing a not so usual stream. We might play some games later, but at the very least, we're gonna be testing this thing out for a while. The fuck? Yeah, exactly. What is this good quality voice audio? Yeah, it's really good. It shouldn't be like this, but it is. Here we go. Let's keep that. Let's get that off. This isn't what you watch the stream for. Hey, hold on. Where's my thing? Hey, there we go. Now I can move this around and you won't hear it. It's like, ooh. It's nice though. It's really, really nice. I was gonna mess around with some different settings and stuff. I don't know. We're getting told to hold up. Hold up. Because yeah, we have, I was kind of trying to test around some stuff. A scoop neck shirt. I think you're right. Yeah, my Illinois sweatshirt, I don't think it's gonna cut it. All right. A scoop neck. All right. Hold on. All right, I'll be right back. I will go change it to more appropriate just chatting. You know, I think I've got a better idea. Hold on. I'll be right back. I'll change into something more appropriate. How's that? I could probably do a little bit better. I mean, I got one button undone right now. I don't know if we need more. I think this is definitely a step up, though. You can kind of see my who baby. That's right. Yep. Now we're just chatting. I should have a glass of wine instead of my cup of water, but you know. Gotta donate, that's right, yep. You are very right there, because, yeah, I got 2 buttons here. Each button is $10. $10 each for those buttons there. And then if you donate more, then I'll unbutton something else. But gotta keep that in the on the down low. I'll have to stream that on some other site other than Twitch. I should keep some light music on. I mean, the Tokyo Daylight, I think that's decent background. Might be a little bit too upbeat. I need, like, what song do I have in the, what song should I have in the background? Just, like, a super light song. What do you think? Because, like, all the stuff I listen to, or I put at, like, the beginning of streams normally, it's just, like, random fighting game music or, you know, Smash or Persona something. Could do like Animal Crossing music. That might be too chill. Or if you just want, you could hear my voice. I think that might be a little bit too painful at times. Even though, again, this mic is pretty damn sick. If Will was here, I would do the... We were talking about it yesterday, the Urias impression. That's like top of my list for the profound microphone test stream. That'd be pretty good. Could do Urias. I was gonna test out like different volume levels, and then I was talking with Waltz briefly in the UVI chat, and your Centaur one, dude, the Centaur, that's so good too. Yeah, I could do both of those. I have to do both of those for sure. And yeah, Waltz was telling me briefly about some different settings, so I think with... So if I talk like this, I don't think it's like going too over the top, like, you know, it's not gonna like break the mic or anything like that. Let me do one thing real quick. Like, there's all these dials on the back of it, so I'm gonna mute the mic real quick. Now that should sound a little... That should sound a little different. A test scream? Why would I... Why would I ever want to scream on Twitch or on the stream? Why would I need to do that? Except, you know, I could get it ready for the Cuphead stream, which will be sometime. That's what breaks your ears when I do like a... I would have to do like a Papyrus laugh or something, because I think that's when I go like the hardest on like my vocal cords without kind of screaming. So yeah, this should have a slightly different sound, I think. I don't know, like... He was trying to get me... You think this setting sounds better than the other one? Okay. I wasn't sure, like... There's 4 settings on the back. The first one that we were listening to was like the default one, I think. Not sure... One thing I do have to test as well, so obviously I'm here right now, but then when I do streams, you know, that involve the TV and whatever, I'm going to be sitting probably closer to over here. I don't know, you know, I'm talking at like room volume right now, so I don't know if I would need to talk louder or adjust the settings at all if I'm... Because usually, you know, if I'm playing Celeste or something, I'm going to be talking like this. Does that sound good or bad from where I am relative to the mic right now? Because I'm just going to be sitting, you know, I'm going to be playing over here, whatnot, stuff like that. It sounds okay like that. You're talking right into it. I mean, I could move the mic depending on where I'm sitting. So let's see how far I can make this go. Hold on. I could bring the microphone like right here. How does that sound if I'm doing like a Celeste or a Smash stream? I'm gonna be sitting here playing my game and whatever, and the microphone is right here. That's pretty good? Okay, cool. Because basically the setup I have for that, you'll see here, you know, I've got the microphone right there on the pull-out desk. So I think we can do that. It's got a pretty long cord, so I can kind of shift it around. I don't need it to be, you know, completely fixed in one spot, which is nice. So I can, you know, have it here when I do the Shadowverse streams, and then I can have it over over on the pull-out table when I'm doing Switch games, all that stuff. I think that's pretty good. And yeah, I wasn't sure. I did a few like minor test videos before we did this stream just to see how stuff sounds like, and I'd rather hear your guys' opinion on stuff like this, just because, you know, you're going to be the people who's listening to my voice more than me most of the time. So yeah, that's pretty good though. Sweet. Definitely. Just when I tested this out right off the bat, that was pretty damn nice. It is for sure some good stuff. Whoop. I wonder how the dog would sound on this now. Sometimes she'll bark or do things. I'll say, let's get some tunes. Let's get at least a song going here. let's do this. This is a classic. A classic. Hopefully that sounds alright for y'all. And then once we get into a game or something, you know, I think this volume overall should be good. It has a knob on the front for some reason that I think dictates the headphone volume. I think that's like when you plug something into the microphone itself, because I don't know how that would change like these right now when this is like plugged into my computer. I don't know. Doesn't quite make that much sense there, but could do that. There were a few other. Do you know which setting this is? I can show you. So, might be a little bit loud picking this up, but essentially, it's this guy, the third one. It kind of looks like a peach. So the first one was this guy on the far right for you, or left, right? Yeah, I used that one first. The second one is just a perfect circle. This one is like a peach, and then the other one I think is that one. Sweet, that's the one we want to use. And that is the one we will use. I don't know which one's the ASMR setting or whatever. That I don't know, but whoop, God. Hold on one second. Speaking of testing out volumes and stuff. Friendly reminder, this is a warning about your vehicle's warranty, blah, blah, blah. If there's more people in the room, then maybe the second one. That's a good point. When we have you guys over, we could definitely mess around with settings then. But at least this one sounds pretty alright, I think. Boom, boom, boom. I was thinking someday I could do a karaoke stream. ASMR. Voice acting. Need like a voice acting workshop. Something like that. Sing Snake Eater? Dude, I could. Could, in fact, sing Snake Eater. The Madoka rap that's on there. What else? Could do the Skullgirls credits song in just a moment's time. Could do that. I'll Make a Man Out of You. Those are all very sing-alongable tracks. Could do stuff like that. But I'm definitely, when I heard this, I was like, oh my god, this is such an upgrade, so. Twitch has a free karaoke game? Yo, that I did not know. That is sick. I will have to check that out. Do my research. Because that would be pretty sick. Because that would potentially be pretty good down the road. Oh yeah, so I guess we can take this like brief time, this like sort of test just talking stream, and talk a little bit about other stuff besides. We'll talk about some future shenanigans, stuff like that, because first of all, Chris, I know you're probably like the only person watching this right now, but you were obviously one of the big contributions to getting this microphone, being the big first sub. So thank you very much. This has definitely been a worthy investment already. It's pretty dang sick. Good sale price for it. Definitely worth it for 70 bucks. So that leads me to my second thought. So I was thinking potentially for May. You donated for the whale costume. Funny you mentioned that, because again, here's what I was thinking. It occurred to me that I could potentially do like a sub goal for May, for like the big month where I'm going to Combo Breaker and Smash and Splash. And I was thinking potentially if we do a sub goal of 15 subs in the month of May, I would bring the whale costume to Smash and Splash, and I would wear it while I play my sets or something like that. I was thinking about that because I was like, you know what, we can get like another emote if we do that. We can get, that's a big 15, that is. Which is why I'm not sure if the whale costume is that much of a motivation. I don't know if there's anything better you could ask of me to do, you know, a sub goal. Because no one wants to actually play me in Smash. Like, I know there's people who do like, oh, sub viewer games, whatever, sub tournaments, stuff like that. Metaton cosplay though, ooh, that'd be, oh yeah, that'd be pretty spicy. But I don't know. You would need more of a papyrus costume. So yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think of like sub goals and stuff because we've been doing pretty okay with you know, getting views and stuff on YouTube with the recent videos and whatnot. Usually my Shadowverse videos will get around 100 views and whatnot, so that's pretty good. Still looking to get more subs because I think for YouTube at least, when I get to 100 subs, I'll be able to change the domain to like Profound Baddie, something like that. So I'm thinking that would be pretty sick. That's a good goal to have. Things like that are on my mind, at least right now. Again, like I'm trying to think of a sub goal, but I think the whale costume, I was like, that'd be kind of fitting for Smash and Splash, you know, just having the whale costume and I could just be wearing my trunks or something, you know, just have the whale top and trunks on the bottom. It'd be pretty good. I don't know what else I would do for a sub goal though. That's sort of a tough one. Because again, like, people who want to play me in Smash, I mean, I'll just play them. I don't think a sub goal is gonna particularly motivate someone to be like, oh yeah, I really want to play Profound or whoever. So I was thinking like the costume thing, that could be good. Yeah, I was like, man, that might be a good idea. 15, that would get us another emote, so I was also trying to think of like, what would the second emote be? Since we already have Crom Champ, we would need something else like, we'd probably have to do like Dangasm or something. I would have to do like a 2019 version of Dangasm. Cromgasm. Oh, all the Crom, just... Pogfound. Pogfound is definitely a contender. Are you talking about subs for Twitch or YouTube? I was thinking I was talking about both. But in terms of a sub goal, I was thinking like Twitch. For like, I was explaining to Chris, like, the next sub thing is like 15 subs when you're an affiliate, so that way you get like a second emote or something like that. So I was potentially thinking if we set a sub goal for May to have 15 subs by the time Smash and Splash rolls around, I'd wear the whale costume, the upper half of it with like swim trunks at Smash and Splash while I play in tournament or something. Q&A for your 10K, the channel consultant. Q&A, I mean, I feel like I already talked a decent amount on stream about stuff like that. I don't know how much people would be interested in that. At least on either platform, I guess, you know, because with YouTube, at least right now for me, what I've been doing is just uploading this stuff, all the streaming, VODs and highlights, things like that. So I think most of the demographic you know, they're finding out about my Twitch through YouTube or vice versa, because I have had a few followers at least come from YouTube videos, which is nice. That's a pretty cool thing to have happen. So just working through stuff like that. Q&A, that could be good, but again, for 15 subs on Twitch, I don't know if that's, again, something that people would be super interested in. What was the format for your Q&A? Was it just like YouTube comments that were like really popular or something, or did you like pick specific questions? What was the game plan there? Because with me, I imagine there were probably like a bunch of questions that you would just have to cut because they're dumb or they're, you know, a bit much. Because, yeah, I don't know. Q&A. YouTube video announcing my Q&A. Reasonable, yeah. Okay, from comments section, cool. Just answer every question. Get banned. Chill stream. Hey, what's going on, Pat? We're doing, we're just talking about stuff, talking about goals. Hey guys, and just letting you know for today only, since this is the just chatting stream, you know, I've got one button undone right now. There's 2 other buttons on the shirt. $10 donations makes me take off a button. Yeah, talking about some different goals, stuff like that. No bits. It's alright, we're all good. But yeah, we're just talking, I was thinking for, since you are part of the Smash and Splash crew, what I was thinking is potentially for May doing a sub goal of, you know, 15, that's the second round for like affiliate, whatever, you get a new emote when you hit 15 subs. So I was thinking in May, since I got Combo Breaker and Smash and Splash, if I do a sub goal for 15 for Smash and Splash, I would wear the top half of the whale costume that I bought for Halloween and wear like trunks as the bottom and play like that at Smash and Splash. And then Walt brought up the idea of doing a Q&A for, you know, a sub goal or something like that, so we're talking a little bit about that, thinking format for that, or like, again, I don't know. You just don't know you at the tournament. Come on, man. It wouldn't be that bad. He'd just be like, this asshole. I couldn't wear it on like the finals day because I'd be like blocking off so many people in the crowd, you know? Because that whale costume, that shit's like, it goes like out past my shoulders. That's how wide it is, man. I couldn't wear it on the finals day. I would do it at a tournament because, you know, it's like, okay, whatever. No one's really watching me from behind or whatever. And if they can, you know, it's easy to move around, but at least on those days, on the finals day, I couldn't do that. I wouldn't do that in good conscience. But yeah, I was thinking that that's a potential goal. If I'm looking to get some subs and stuff, that's something I thought up of. It would be kind of fitting, you know. We're swimming. But yeah, for Q&A, I think that's potentially a good option as well. Just we have the Waltz answer, which is do all the reasonable questions, and then Chris just answer every question, which I don't know. What's like the worst question you could get asked in a Q&A? What would be, I don't know. I'm sure there's every question, like, yeah, it's like, I'm sure some people would ask, you know, inappropriate questions, I'm sure. But, yeah. I could test my adaptability, and, yeah. I'm sure there would be, like, at least 3, like, fuck, marry, kills. Those types of questions, which is like, okay. All that stuff. Walt's Jackbox prompts just as questions. That would be, yeah. That would definitely be some Monka-S type stuff, man. That'd be, yeah, that'd be a little rough. But again, if you can play it off, kind of, then I'm sure it would maybe work. I don't know. Could do that. Because even like the reasonable questions, I'd probably like do a spin on or something, you know, do something stupid. It's just, I would think it would be funny, you know. It's like the Clint Stevens question, like, oh, so what do you do for your job? And he's just like, oh yeah, I work at a vineyard. I crush grapes with my feet. It's like that type of stuff. It's just, or he's like a door-to-door Girl Scout cookie salesman or something. Just stuff like that. That's funny. Treating honest questions as jokes. I mean, you know what I mean. It's like, let's see, what other song we got? This is Animal Crossing music. We'll see how this goes. The Clint man, that's Mango Nerd. Nice. Oh God. But yeah, I think that's a reasonable option. I think that could potentially be good. Again, I think something like that is kind of different when you're, you know, sort of a lower level streamer as opposed to a, you know, people do big Q&As when they hit like 1 million subs on YouTube or stuff like that. So in terms of wanting that sort of knowledge, I don't know how in demand people are for the profound answers. Switch giveaway. God. Hold on a second. Yeah, sorry, that was a phone call from the Pops. Papa found. What's going on, Sri? And getting some coffee. Nothing wrong with coffee, Pat. Actually, dude, that day we went to, God, what was that place on Green Street? And you had coffee. Your reaction was so fucking good. Like, I could tell, dude. You were so determined to finish it, but your face just said it all. Like, you were in pain. But, yeah, coffee's not for everyone. I'm proud of my mom because she has been a hardcore, like, Starbucks drinker for, you know, pretty much a long time. And recently she's been on the Dunkin' train, which I'm like, I'm telling you. Dunkin's the truth. Dunkin's got some good stuff. Because at Starbucks, it's like $5 for a coffee that's, you know, like this big or whatever. That's stupid. Well, you can get a big iced coffee at Dunkin' for like $2. And Starbucks is like expensive Tinder. God. Yeah, it's just like, it's not even coffee at Starbucks. It's just like the cream and, specialty drinks, but it's just so little coffee. Expensive Tinder. Oh, you don't have it in the UK? Damn. Cannoli boys from the UK. We got viewers from all over tuning in. Starbucks, well, actually, Dunkin' is just, it's not overly fancy stuff, right? So it's just kind of got like, it's more basic drinks, like, the regular large coffee or like extra large is under $3, which is reasonable. Because Starbucks, like a large, the size is smaller. And in terms of the coffee quality, I'm like, it's kind of whatever. Normie coffee. Dunkin's got some good stuff. Their dark roast is really good in my book. Their lattes are solid as well. Gotten a few of those. The nice thing is Dunkin' also has relatively cheap food too. You can get some breakfast wraps for $2. It's pretty easy as opposed to getting a bagel at Starbucks for like $3. Haven't had coffee since high school. $3. How are you alive right now? Do they have flat whites? Not sure what that means. Tasted awful. Come on, man. It's like when you had your first beer, like alcoholic drink, it probably didn't taste that great either, but then you're like, wait a minute. You could do better than that. Just like coffee. Coffee initially is like, okay, what the heck is this stuff? And then you're like, all right, I see you. And then you're an addict, and yeah. Tea. They do Dunkin' has iced tea, I think, but I think Starbucks actually does one-up Dunkin' there in the tea factory. Tea factor, not factory. But yeah, tea in general, I can definitely work with some tea. Beer's great, Surreal. Beer is great, man. Built a tolerance. See, there was a point in time where I used to drink like dark roast black to get up early in the mornings and whatever, like 8 o'clock. And that upset my stomach after a while, like really badly. So I've toned it down a bit. I got a Keurig for Christmas, so I've been living off that thing pretty well. Yeah, I would imagine so. I'm sure tea is definitely weak sauce in the US. Caffeine does... yeah, I think once you, like, build a certain level of tolerance, you need, like, 3 cans of Coke or 3 cups of coffee to even feel anything. But usually I'm still good. Like, if I'm having a rougher morning, I'll do, like, 2 cups of coffee, and that'll definitely get me through the workday. But usually 1 cup of coffee is still pretty okay. Man. That's unfortunate. See, soda... I used to be pretty big on soda in high school. I was a big Dr. Pepper fan. Definitely enjoyed that for sure. Every now and then, though, I'll still like get a Coke or, root beer's pretty good too. In general, it makes me feel bad though. Even like when I go to McDonald's or whatever, and it's like, oh yeah, you can get any size for $1. It's like, oh man, I can get a really big Coke and that'll last me, 2 days or something like that. It messes me up. I get the hiccups. I remember every time we drank with Tad, and would always get like beer and whatever, and he would always like, I'd be on like beer 2 or whatever, and he would like still be like 3/4 like still there on his first beer, and he would always just have the hiccups. And it's like sometimes carbonation and stuff like that, it bubbles you up and it messes with your system. So soda, yeah, I can totally see that. Admittedly, if I'm drinking soda or beer, I will assure you I will be burping pretty regularly. Exactly. Gotta have a pint. That's what you gotta do. Because, yeah, soda is so hard for me to drink, like, in large quantities anymore. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing, because you figure all that sugar isn't particularly good for you in the first place. But, yeah. It's, I'm still mostly about the coffee life. Definitely been drinking some more, water and stuff like that. Shouts to Water. That Reddit dude that you showed me, some of those posts were so funny. I'm not much of a Redditor, but a lot of those posts got a chortle out of me. Yeah, basically. Water is definitely slept on. Sometimes you just need some water. Hydration is key. Especially when streaming and stuff. That's sort of like a weird thing to say, but when you're talking for a long time and whatnot and sitting in front of a screen, you wouldn't think that you would need to be as hydrated, but yeah, it's honestly, I think yesterday I drank like 4 or 5 cups of water. Yeah, so yeah, that's true. Water is definitely a resource kind of slept on. Definitely have some water overusage in the States. It's definitely a thing. Luckily, I mean, at least where we're at in the Midwest, got Lake Michigan, all that good stuff. But yeah, water's slept on. I know some people are into energy drinks and stuff like that. That's something I've tried and I just won't do it again. Some of those are just nasty. I'm not about Monster or Red Bull at all. And I know some people who would prefer those any day over coffee, so it's like, you know, each to their own, and that's okay. Energy drinks are the go-to caffeine. Yeah. Do you like the taste? Yeah, it's, again, I'm sure there's some good flavors and stuff. The caffeine still does nothing. Feels bad, man. I'm sure there's some good flavors for, like, Red Bull and stuff. I don't know if... I'm sure Monster probably has, like, variations that are okay, too, but, yeah. I don't know. Not so much for me. Also, how loud is the music in the background for y'all? I can crank it up a little bit. I know this Animal Crossing music's a little bit on the softer side. And hopefully, I know a lot of people have been tuning in, but hopefully the new mic sounds good. Because we did a few tests and stuff like that, and boy, this stuff is, this mic is pretty dang nice. Can do some professional voice acting streams. Do a voice acting workshop. At least right now, Waltz, I was doing the one setting on the back that's like the peach shape. That's the one we're currently on, at least. We're doing that, so that's there. You know, didn't really change anything in OBS, I don't think. Besides obviously having this be set as the main microphone, so now I can poke you guys and it shouldn't mess up your ears anymore. Frenchie posted a thing. Ooh. Get blown up for coffee. Ooh. I will definitely look at Frenchie's settings. I did not know that he was a savvy fellow with microphones. He was a cool dude. I was glad to meet Frenchie at the unofficial weekend. I'm just thinking about the donkey shirt he had. I'm pretty tempted to get something like that. That'd be pretty good. Let's see, if you post it in the Super Mario Brothers 2 Game of the Year. Oh, I see. I've got this here. Perfect for podcasts, game streaming. Oh, yeah, so we are in the perfect setting. Nice. That's beautiful. At least this sort of gives us an idea of what we're doing this for. Both left and right channels, wide realistic sound. Chris and I were talking, like, when he's over and Jack's here, we'll probably do one of these different options, but at least right now, I think this is, we're golden right now. That is awesome, though. Cover the mic with a sock. I could do that, I guess. Because I forgot, yeah, I didn't even think about a filter. But, could do a sock. Is that what the people want? Well, this is a test stream, so let me get a sock. We'll see the how effective the sock tech is. I'll be right back. Okay, how are we sounding there? We are now fully socked up. You should get some nylon stockings and put it over my head. Again, we're gonna need some serious donations for that. Hear the news from Paris? No, I'm actually not aware of that. Let's see. Oh shit, the Notre Dame? Wow. That's fucking terrible. Jesus. How did that happen? That's terrible. That's a absolutely beautiful building. Jesus. Definitely less background noise. Okay, cool. You're just gonna have to, here, you can look at the beautiful... It's just a sock. This microphone is now sponsored by Fruit of the Loom. Yeah, that's awful though. No, hey, listen, it's important to be aware of stuff like that. You know? Rather be informed than completely oblivious to a situation like that. Because, you know, it's so easy with, you know, how things are nowadays to just completely, you know, if you don't want to hear about something, you can unfollow something or not pay attention to it. And I think being informed is pretty important, so. Renovations and stuff. Okay, yeah, no one's hurt. Alright. That is still no bueno. That's rough. One day, I know my one cousin was training to be a German teacher, and I know he went to various parts of Europe, including Germany and all the surrounding areas. Being at Europe, I think, would be, or at least visiting there would be pretty cool someday, down the road. being that I took German in high school, I think it would still be pretty cool to go there. I've got some pretty cool stuff. It's on one of my lists of places to travel that aren't here. Pretty down the line. I would want to go to Ireland and whatnot just for, you know, my dad's side of the family, at least, his parents were both immigrants. So, you know, being like third down the road, you know, U.S. citizen and stuff, I think it'd be pretty cool to go to Ireland. Can I speak German? Not very well. No. I would embarrass myself if I tried to actually speak German, but sprechen Sie Deutsch? Gotta save this for the Q&A, that's right. Save these questions, keep them, write them down, post them in the YouTube comments. Q&A, yeah. Can I speak German? That'll be on the list. All that stuff. That's why I like talking about stuff like this, so it's like, oh shit. Could actually save it for stuff. Yeah, exactly. My dad is the head of the Irish Mafia. You know, I've seen him break many people's kneecaps, all that stuff with a sack of potatoes. That's just, yeah. Chris knows my dad. He knows he's a cold-blooded mafia person. God. Yeah. Okay, at least now I'm sure, like, I'm just gonna get the question asked, why is there a sock on that thing? Yeah, dude, don't you know? I'm at every mattress. What's it called? Mattress Firm or whatever? The Korea Boys? That'd be sick. I'm sure Joe wants to go too. I know he's never been, and I have a feeling he'd probably be super thrilled to go. I think if I'm going to Asia, I think Japan would probably be my first choice. Because that would be pretty sick. Gotta plan out some trips. For the US, I think still the big one that we'll have to do sometime is go to EVO. People's behavior is different. Oh, I'm sure. I would not doubt that. Yeah, man, the Vegas trip. Yeah, Pat, that's going to be an awesome trip, I know, for you. That's going to be super exciting. And yeah, we'll have the Vegas trip down the road. I only hit in blackjack. I'm at 20. Give me that ace. But yeah, EVO definitely down the road as well. I think we'll know when the time is right for EVO once we have like the perfect game lineup. I think we'll be set for EVO. But just being able to go to Combo Breaker and Smash and Splash this year, that's pretty sick for me. No melee. Yeah, no melee hurts a little bit for me, for sure. Yeah, I'm glad Eunice is in the lineup. I just personally haven't followed it much at all, so I probably won't be super invested in it. You know, I'll be happy to watch it. Dragon Ball will be sick. Let's just go to Vegas. We could. I mean, that's like part of the plan of going to EVO. We would do Vegas things outside, man. Just go to Vegas. bad decisions all day. Hit the clubs. Yeah. The big gamble. I've just heard stories and stuff about Vegas, man. It's insane. It's definitely on the list, though. Again, with Evo and stuff like that, I definitely would want to go. It'd be pretty cool. We just need that perfect lineup. Basically, when they announce Persona 5 Arena, I'm there. You better believe it. I'll be a Joker main in Smash and in P5A. Definitely need some positive influence as well. What am I, chopped liver? Come on, pet. Call the credit card company and set a limit, yeah. Even then, that's still like... That'd still be scary. Just bring Ted. Ted back in the States would be a pretty big pog. And yeah, I would kind of agree with Pat. I think he'd be more in the bad influences. Oh god, that'd be pretty hype. It's gonna be free next year. Damn, that is exciting. That'd be pretty hype if he's back here and be like, yo, back at it again. The US of A. Yeah, that's stuff like that is a little bit over my head. Cause obviously I don't follow those types of things, or I don't know the rules with working in Japan and stuff like that. What are you talking about, sir? You've probably met Ted. Spoilers, both Chris and Joe have been accused of being Tad. He gets like a week of mandatory vacation. Okay, 7 days. Yeah, Sri, there's no way you didn't meet Tad. He's the same age as me, so we graduated in 17. You were like a sophomore, so... Pretty sure you met him. You just didn't know each other. Yeah, that's gotta be it. And he's also Chris. And Joe. So just picture one of those two, and it's basically Ted. Yeah, he did Melee at the end of the U of I experience. The big hops. Yeah, I think the next time I'll be at U of I will probably be Show Me Your Moves, realistically. That would definitely be my next big trip there. The warm blanket, those cold tournaments. Feels good, man. Yeah, Show Me Your Moves will probably be my next visit to U of I. Because yeah, with the two big trips coming up shortly with Combo Breaker and Smash and Splash, I don't really think I can necessarily afford to trip down to Champaign soonish, you know? As much as I'd like to. It'd be pretty cool, but yeah. Show Me Your Moves, I think, will be a trip that I always want to make. These next 3 months. That's right, because you got the Iowa tournament, which... That should be cool, especially since the U of I guys are running it. I'm sure it'll be good. I know, Sri, that's why I'm like, oh god, he's gonna be gone. Not like this. Yeah, we would need a pretty good weekend there. The Sri Fest. Weekend before finals. So that's what, like May something? April 30th, May 2nd. I was gonna say, I don't think that's a weekend. May 2nd. May 3rd to 5th. Could potentially work something out there, maybe. That would definitely be an on-the-fly type thing. For me, at least. And yeah, Pat being in Japan, that hurts a... Could be a little rough. Pat, I just need you to pick up anything Crom that you see. Doesn't need to be expensive. Just like a Crom card or something. I'll take it. From the Land of the Rising Sun. Play Tycho. Bring gifts. That'd be awesome. If you see anything, again, it's not a scavenger hunt, but if you just happen to come across it, that'd be sick. And then I got Will bringing me stuff from Asen. Gotta get the Albert pin. A block from Akiba. Yo, that's awesome. That's sick. That'd be dope. That sounds super, super fun. That's good that you got a lot of trips and stuff planned out. Super, super nice. And yeah, I'm thinking at least maybe kind of going back to like stream focused stuff. I'm thinking May I'll probably try to do like more actual like practice streams and stuff like that for both Blaze Blue and Smash Ultimate, because I've been feeling pretty okay in Ultimate as of late since I've been practicing some different stuff. Changed up the control scheme a little bit, so I'm a tilt sticker now, which has changed some stuff. Being able to do running tilts is really nice. Doing that type of stuff, but actually practicing and doing well for the big tournaments, you know, Combo Breaker, stuff like that, be cool. I think the weekend of May 10 to 12 works. Cool. I will have to potentially figure something out for that if we're meeting up. And yeah, practicing. See, the thing is, again, with someone like me, it's like, I'm like a mid player at best in Smash, and like BB Tag, I'd probably be like the only streamer, so I don't know how enticing streaming those games would be, especially if it's practice where I'm just like doing combos and stuff. But I feel like I definitely could stream those. This week Cuphead comes out on the Switch, which I think streaming that would be pretty good, especially since we have our lovely new microphone. I think that could be pretty good. Doing Cuphead on stream would be good for sure. Doing that. The Celeste B-sides, I mean, we got to the core already. That's really good for me. I guess I can try to do the other B-sides, even though I'm sure they will break me even more. Could do stuff like that. But yeah, I think Cuphead is probably the only other big game before like the trips and stuff that I would be wanting to stream. Pretty close to the end, yeah. I mean, I only have 3 more B-sides. So, well, and to get to the core, which I still... I was telling Sri yesterday, I was like, I don't know where that puzzle is, I forgot. 1/3 more. Yeah. Listen. You underestimate me. It'll take me forever. And it might. But if I solve it myself, that's gonna be a top highlight. Who got it on their own as a liar? This is coming from Puzzle Frog, mind you. Yeah, once I find the room, I can try to get it, but admittedly, I already forgot where that is. Like, I know the key, the picture that I took was in the 6th level, but the other one, I'm not sure where it actually is. So yeah, I think those games will at least be on the agenda for a little bit longer, Celeste and Cuphead. Those should be good. I probably mentioned this in one of, if not multiple Discords, but Fire Emblem Three Houses comes out in July. We'll be streaming that. I'm sure that'll be pretty good for stream, hopefully. Can do that. Can do that. I think that was really it in terms of no sleep, dude. I don't know about that. I'll stream it in good moderation, you know. I'm sure I'll play through it a good amount, but no sleep. That's rough. Speaking of no sleep, though, so when I got the Combo Breaker weekend off and then Smash and Splash weekend off, I basically decided to take like that whole week off. So I'll be basically off from May 24th until like June 2nd or 3rd, whatever that is. So hypothetically speaking, during that week, it'll be like summertime and whatnot. I was considering doing like a profound 24-hour stream. Potentially. I figured we'll just take a vacation. Within that week, potentially doing something like that. On the down low as well, I was considering also potentially doing a summer profound special type thing for Smash and Splash. That's on the radar as well. Thinking about doing something goofy for that. So yeah, those are some ideas that are floating around. I'm always a thinker. Whether or not my ideas are good is a different question entirely, but I'm always thinking. And I'm thinking to you guys, I want to do stuff that'll entertain you, that'll definitely have this be a good time. I always want the Profound stream to be a good time. You know, except for Doki. Doki. That was not a good time. Actually, the only other game I think I would consider streaming this summer, potentially, if I'm able to borrow Chris's 3DS, would be like Persona Q2, but even then, not too sure if I would. I'm not sure if that would be a great stream game. Because with that one, it's kind of like Etrian Odyssey-esque. So doing like a lot of drawing and whatnot, which And it's also like the second game in the series, which I didn't stream the first one, so it's like, I don't know if there's a big appeal for people to watch that, but I definitely could if things play out that way. Otherwise, again, those ones that I had mentioned, Cuphead and probably Fire Emblem, those will be on the list. Do, 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 do. But yeah, that's got a lot of different ideas for this summer, and I'm always wanting to potentially do some new stuff. Having this microphone already opens up some possibilities of you know, different stuff. Actually doing voice acting for games and things like that. That'd be cool. Not voice acting for games, but, you know, streams and stuff like that. Could do more high quality stuff, because that'd be cool. That's down the road. Stream upgrades are always good, and I know I mentioned this at like the very beginning of the stream when Chris was here, but essentially we got a Twitch check earlier this year, and basically that's what this purchase is for. That and the whale costume. No, but at least this part. So I know a lot of you guys have subbed at least once or twice over the course of the lifetime of this stream, so pretty much your money has been put to good use. We have the microphone now, so now I can talk like this. So, yes, thank you very much to everyone who's been a fun part of this streaming stuff. We'll see where this goes. You know, could do the I could do the Will line, the "I'm powerless for now." Could do that. The "I am one with the smear." Conflict is everything. All the Shadowverse lines. Still, when I was just playing Shadowverse yesterday, and Urias, it was the blood opponent of mine, I was just like, God damn it, it's him. The true homie. If I ever had a roommate, I would just, before I leave, I would just stick my head out the door and be like, "I'm powerless for now." And then when I get back home, I'd just be like, "Powerless no more!" I would just have to do that. Okay, and Chris wanted me to karaoke Snake Eater. Snake Eater would definitely be like a top karaoke pick for me. That'd be pretty legit. Could do Snake Eater. Like I said, I'll Make a Man Out of You. That's up there for me. The Skullgirls credits theme in just a moment's time. I would want to do that one. That'd be pretty good. Could do that now. Could do that some other time. Could do that. Have that be a sub goal. Be like, dude, we gotta get 15 subs for the karaoke stream. Oh, snap. We got some accordion action. Do 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 do. Oh god, yeah. I think doing more voices and stuff in games would be particularly enjoyable for me. It's just an area that's interesting, at least from a performance standpoint. Because obviously talking like this and stuff is important, but that type of exaggerated theater type stuff is still it's still kind of interesting to me. And voice acting in general is cool because, you know, I can sound like this and, you know, I wouldn't need to show off the profound bod, which I definitely can do certain parts of acting. It's just, I think the voice acting aspect of things is a bit more my character. Gotta get the bod ready for Smash and Splash. You right. We can't be like Adam with his pearly whites. We gotta be at least a little tan and a little... I gotta do like at least 2 crunches a day. How about that? That'll be good enough for me. Gotta get some sun though beforehand. Dude, Adam's pearly whites. God damn it, dude. Just thinking of all those stupid jokes just from Smash and Splash last year. It's like, that was a great trip. Super good. Nothing like the V6 and Speedo Joe inhaling a slice of pizza. All that stuff. Dude, you on that one slide, the whirlpool thing that, like, rocked you? Dude, you were, like, fucking shook after that. I know, Sri, we're gonna miss you too, dude. Mama Carbo, God, tucking Sri in. God. I know. Sri, I'm gonna be sad. You'll definitely be missed. That slide was so sick. You were so shook though after it. There was a slide. It was at a different water park. It wasn't at Great Wolf. The weight imbalance with Joe. Oh my god. That's right, because you two went on it separately. Oh god. I was thinking there was a different slide. It was at like the Wilderness or something like that. That essentially you walk up to, it was an outside slide. So you walk up to it and essentially it's a big tube and it goes crazy around. It's a slide for one person. There's no raft or no tube, no nothing. And basically you stand on this slide. You stand going into it. They close the capsule in for you and you go, it sounds like you're being like, you're in part of like, what's that thing called? Like a guillotine. The bottom drops out and you just go, you're standing straight up and you just go straight down this slide. The ride's like maybe 5 seconds long. Well, it's probably, yeah, it's like 5-10 seconds long. But just that fear and the sound it makes, it's like, holy shit. Because you just go straight down, standing up. It's wild. That, I don't know if they have anything like that at the Kalahari, but boy, that was, in terms of like scary slides that I remember from way back when, that one takes the cake for me. Like, damn. That one was messed up. I thought the Whirlpool one's fun in my book. I think that one's cool. Especially, of course, how they do it is, you know, there's always going to be one person sitting in the backside of it, so they go down it completely blind. I love that. That's awesome. But really, I'm just looking forward to the lazy river and the hot tub. Those are the go-tos for me. I'm pretty sure after we got out of pools on day 2 or whatever, Sri and I, we just hit the lazy river and I just didn't move for like 3 hours. I'm just chilling on the lazy river, man. That shit's so relaxing. Just being able to sit around and do nothing is what feels good, man. Oh boy. I don't even know what time we're at. We're at like 1:47. What do I have for lunch? Do we make this a social eating stream? Am I eating on stream? Because I know I've got a pork chop or two, I think, from yesterday. Could heat those up. I might have some carrots left. I feel like I ate them all yesterday, though. Lunch stream. Very well could. I know I've got some leftover egg salad. I don't know if I have much bread, though. I'll be right back. I'm gonna check and see what my supplies are looking like. I could probably do some grocery shopping myself today. But with the snow is still out there. It's terrible. Not really feeling motivated to be doing much driving. But I will be right back. Just gonna check out the lunch supplies. Alright, just letting you know I'm heating up some pork chops real quick, so just gonna have to run back there in like a minute or so. That's what we'll be having for lunch today. But what are you guys having for lunch is the question. Because we gotta get that. I'm not just gonna be eating lunch here by myself. You guys gotta be eating lunch too. Hit me up with all the lunch sponsors for the ProFam stream. Ate like 3 hours ago. Bro, it's like almost 2 o'clock. You're eating breakfast? Damn, dude. Alright, I'll be right back. My stuff's heated up. Oatmeal. Oatmeal is the meal of champions, though, so I can respect that. Alright, I'll be right back. Yeah, sometimes passing up breakfast is no bueno. And I do love me some oatmeal as well. Also, while I have the pork chops here, of course, we have a visitor. Oh. Oh. Oh, hello. She's like, wow, I need this. We have now the dog for the lunch stream. Give me some pictures of your animals waiting for some lunch too. Usually my go-to, so I'll always try to stock up on like a cereal or something when I do grocery shopping, because like I think it was 2 weeks ago they had a deal on Raisin Bran Crunch, which this may make me sound old, but that's like my favorite cereal ever. Raisin Bran Crunch is awesome. So I got like 3 boxes of those for like under $6, and that's usually my go-to breakfast cereal. Listen, like, I love Raisin Bran Crunch. Raisin Bran Crunch is good. I like, Honey Nut Cheerios are good. Cheerios are good. If I'm going, like, on the more, like, sugary, like, kids side of things, I'd probably say, like, Cocoa Krispies. Those are pretty bomb. I like those. Frosted Flakes are pretty okay. Stuff like that, you know? I don't know, otherwise I'll do like bagels or English muffins, stuff like that. Throwback tricks. I've never been about like there's Fruit Loops, there's Tricks, there's like Fruity Pebbles. I've never really been too crazy about those, because I've always liked chocolate more. I've almost always preferred like chocolate cereals and stuff, and chocolate in general is one of my favorites, so. Pat knows what's up. Chocolate Frosted Flakes are actually really, really good. I don't get them too often, but boy, those are actually pretty killer. Her head is pressing against my leg right now, like really hard. Like she wants this pork chop really fucking bad. If she barks, yeah, she doesn't want dog food though, she wants the pork chop. She's such a cutie though. Yeah, hopefully, I don't know how bad my chewing is on the mic. Does it enhance your lunchtime experience? It's a little too not safe for work. Might lose your job. What if I just start doing like Gordon Ramsay, like, whoa. Oh yeah, finally, some fucking good food. It's fucking raw. Okay, hold on. I gotta show you. Since Whimsy is being such a good dog right now, I'm gonna call me an idiot. Okay, can you sit? Can you sit? Can you get paw? Such a well-trained dog. Yep. Good doggo. She sat and she gave paw. Her reward is a pork chop. Well-behaved dog, easy clap. The problem is she's gonna want more now. How does she do it? I don't know, man. Just that well trained. She is sitting there still very nicely. She knows she's on camera. She's not gonna bark. Because if she barks for food, then I'm gonna be less inclined to share it. Big brain dog, for real. Idiot sandwich. Just that picture is so good. Just the 2 slices of bread. Oh snap, we got KK. Sour, please. Hopefully everyone's been enjoying this stream so far, though. Having more chill streams like this is pretty nice. I might not even play a game today, honestly. Just kind of doing this is... it's fun enough for me. Could do a browser game, like GeoGuessr, but I don't know. I don't know if the domain's there. Also, I don't know why this randomly came back to me, but Pat, if you want a not safe for work lunch eating stream, just get some like pasta or macaroni. Just make those noises on the camera with this microphone. That's the good shit. That's some not safe for work stuff though. Just get the macaroni or have like a grapefruit or something. Wait, did I switch off from the setting I was on earlier? I don't think so. Let me check. No, we're still there. We're on the heart-shaped one, or the peach. Whatever it was. Does the quality sound worse for some reason? That's all shit. We went through like an hour of Animal Crossing music. What else could we listen to? There we go. We got some lo-fi. Slightly more of an ASMR sound. I mean, I was like eating over here, which the microphone's like right here. Don't worry, I've got chips here too, which I'm gonna have next, so. But just before we get to those. Well-trained doggo. That's all I got, though. That's all I got. You're so good. You're so good. She's like, no. Now she's just licking my hand. All right. I'll be right back. Just gonna throw my dish in the kitchen. We'll have some chips. Be right back. Yeah, you know it's the chair stream. Also, here's the ASMR portion of the stream. So we got Lay's. Be sure to sponsor me. So I got kettle chips. They're jalapeno. All right, how's this for some ASMR? Is that doing it for you guys? Is that too loud? That might be too loud. Was that good or bad? Get closer. How do I tilt the mic like this? Okay, this is the mic's like a little bit tilted closer to me. Got the ASMR eating stream. It feels so weird, like why am I doing this shit? God damn it. Oh shit, they got Mario 64 music? I type. You just gotta have like the big crunch. You gotta get a big guy like this and just be. That's kind of like the jalapeno chips. Like, if we're ranking kettle chips, like, tippy top tier is always going to be salt and vinegar in my book. I'd say jalapenos pretty close second. I like those. Can't be answering questions like that though because I gotta save that for the Q&A. God. I just know the top two. Only do normie chips. We gotta enlighten you, Pat. As a normie myself, I can show you the way. Do you know the way? That's a grandpa meme? That was like 1 year ago. Have you seen like the new age Doge memes? They don't make any fucking sense. It's so weird. Like that meme just, it does not make any sense. 1 year in meme years is basically 1,000 years. I mean, kind of, but still. Post-modern memes. Good God. 2019, what a time to be alive. Also, what's going on, Mystic? Because, like, I've seen multiple new Doge memes, and it's just like, it doesn't make... What type of crisps? Bada bing, bada boom. Sponsor me, Lays. I'll ASMR eat your chips all day. Crisps. Like, if I'm not eating chips as like a snack or something like that, like pretzels are okay. I like those flip sides. Getting sponsored by Air. You right. Air should sponsor me. Nuts are pretty good. I'll give you that. You got some good protein. nuts are pretty good. Try and lick my elbow. I knew a kid who could do that in middle school. I knew a kid, he had like, there's that part of your tongue or whatever that's like below it that like attaches it to like the bottom of your mouth or whatever. He didn't have that for some reason, so he could stick out his tongue crazy far. Thank you very much for the follow, Unmystic. So yeah, he could lick his elbow. I cannot. But thank you very much for the follow. Also, almonds are pretty alright. I think peanuts are still my go-to. Peanuts are pretty good. Definitely like those. Peanuts are mid-low tier? What are you talking about? Peanuts are good. How are you gonna hate peanuts? Cashews? See, I'm not as big on pistachios. Yeah, I'm not big on pistachios. Pre-opened pistachios? Yo. I'm sure they're probably pricier than... they're probably even more expensive. That's like the, those pomegranate seeds that are already like taken out of a pomegranate. And they sell them in like little packets or whatever. And they're like $9. Yeah, we're from the States, all that good stuff. Yeah, I have no desire to eat sunflower seeds. I never understood that. I've never been crazy about them. Without the shell? I'd have to try them. Pine nuts? I don't think I've ever tried that. What's going on, Aaron Pearl? Yeah, sunflower seeds in general, not a fan. M&M's with Marmite. That I have not tried. That sounds pretty crazy though. The European tech. That's advanced. Yeah, we don't really know what Marmite is. American weeb. He said it, not me. Only 2 continents, dude. Come on, man. Do you know how bad it would be? Okay. Probably the quickest way to embarrass me on stream. If I were to do, like, name where European countries are. I can probably get, like, 5 or 6. And the rest I'd be so screwed. I would be so screwed. Only speak American. Iceland's the green one. Greenland's the icy one. That's all I know. I like know the shapes of Germany and France. Flunk European history. World history's hard. Even American history's hard, but I kind of sucked at everything in high school. Can only math. I can't even do that. The only reason I'm around this day is because of my charming personality. Lithuania, yeah, if you asked me where Lithuania was, I'd be messed up. East European Union, that would be like God, Estonia. Huh. I like this diagram. Damn, what the heck is this song? It's pretty good. Alright, I'm gonna go wash my hands after all these chips. Oh boy. I'll be right back. You have to pay extra for me to lick the stuff off on stream, but I'll be right back. No USA. Oh, God. Puppets of the higher-ups. Rise against the man. Is that a mango emote? Nice. It's like the old school Captain America shield. Speaking of which, Endgame's coming out. Ah! Ah! I'm not ready. Endgame. It's gonna destroy me. The patriotic USA. Ugh. Yeah, Endgame. I don't think I've pre-ordered tickets for a movie in a long time, except maybe it was like Infinity War. I don't remember if we did that though. Chris, did we pre-order tickets for Infinity War when it came out? I forget even when we went. It had to have been like one of the early days, like opening weekend or a week after. Endgame is the 26th? Yeah, I don't think we did anything super special for that. It's just this one, it's like... I think you're right. I think we did go a week later. And somehow I didn't get spoiled. But this time around, it's like... Yeah. Basically, we're going 27th. Eat your mic and talk into it. That would be pretty bold. Hard avoiding spoilers for 2 weeks, yeah. It will be. It's okay. The only spoiler you'll get from me, Pat, is I'll just post like a selfie of me like completely tear-drenched. Oh no, I talked pretty close into the mic before, which probably sounds okay. I don't know if I would... Thanos did nothing wrong. Oh yeah, except... Yeah. Is the sock still on it? Yeah. The sock is, in fact, still on it. Yerp. No, not the poop sock. Don't worry. Yeah, I figure that's probably good enough until we get one of the other things. I forgot what they're called. Walt said it earlier. But it's kind of crazy thinking that, like, X-Men will probably be in the MCU soonish. Pop filter, yeah, thank you, Walt. But thinking, like, Avengers versus X-Men will probably happen down the road. It's like, whoa. It's kind of crazy. What Mario song is this even? Are they just, like, putting in random Yoshi noises? I mean, it sounds good, but I don't know the song offhand. Whoa, that's gonna get taken down. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Same mic. I guess I have the same mic as Joe, and I know Sri picked up the mic as well. Do. Aw, snap. Now this is a banger. Delfino, I assume? Yeah, we don't need big copy pasta pictures like that. Recite or read off some quotes. Oh, damn. I'm feeling this song right now. Delfino is one of my favorite themes ever. We don't do song requests, I'm just playing background music. Pepe, please. I mean, Delfino will always... Anyone who doesn't like Sunshine, it's like, how can you just not like the aesthetic and like... The soundtrack was banging. This song in like Rico Harbor alone, it's like, oh, so good. 3D Mario series is definitely a big Craigasm for me too. Galaxy 1 and 2 are still like two of my favorite games ever. Absolutely masterful games. Dude, Rico Harbor, I'm telling you, man, that's like easily... What's the past tense of thonk? Thonked. That's probably it. Rico Harbor. Banging. There's a few other good tracks in Sunshine as well, but those two are absolutely the standouts. Yeah. Thonked. Thunk. Could do that too, that works. Bum, bum, bum. Introductions. Yeah. Sorry. Gonna delete that. Do 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 do. Appreciate you joining the Discord though. Do 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 do. Let's see. I'm trying to think of other music and stuff. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, eventually down the road we'll probably do some voice acting with like a game or something. Who knows? I know this was like a year ago at this point, but playing through Dual Destinies and Spirit of Justice for Phoenix Wright, I think would be pretty sick. Could do that. Down the road. And they recently just released the Phoenix Wright original trilogy on like every platform, so I would suggest if you guys have not played it at all, if you haven't played Phoenix Wright 1, 2, or 3, definitely give them a shot. They're awesome games. I would rather... I think if we keep out of context stuff not on the Discord. Have you played Phoenix and Layton crossover? I have not. I've never played Professor Layton. That is a series that I'm sure is good. I know Jack, our friendly co-streamer, he has played through quite a bit of Professor Layton. Not sure if he's played through like all of the main games or whatever, but yeah. He's played through a bunch of those. I don't know if he played the crossover, but I heard it was good. Are they still making Professor Layton games, or did that series end with the 3DS? Because I remember hearing it like ending kind of soonish. Could be mistaken there though. Do, 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 do. talking about playing RuneScape and stuff. Other Discords. Oh, goodness. I think we'll probably be wrapping up the stream shortly. Just wanted to get this microphone tested out and sounding good, hopefully, for y'all. Definitely an upgrade from before. And as I mentioned earlier, this was only particularly possible since we had a lot of people sub and got paid from Twitch. So, super appreciated from everyone who's contributed in the past, even if you haven't subbed. Being part of this has been pretty cool. Yeah, not particularly feeling like, let's see, it's 2:30. Yeah, probably won't be playing a game today. Maybe tomorrow evening or Wednesday night. Might be doing a game or something like that, but I think at least for now, just having a chill stream like this isn't a bad thing. Yep, I do like Fire Emblem. It's a good series. Fire Emblem, be cool. The SNES emblems. Yeah, those I have not tried out. Are those the, that's like 4 and something like that? Like Thracia. All those ones. Three to 5. Oh, okay. Yeah, those I have not played at all. I haven't even played 1. Have not played Fire Emblem 1. Ooh. I think that's... I wonder... Didn't we listen to this one already? Eh, it's alright. We'll end the stream with this one. Fire Emblem 3 has both 1 and 3. Yeah, because those have like the same characters, like Marth's in there. I'm sure like a lot of the units returned, all that stuff. Kind of like the same deal as 9 and 10, I would assume. Alrighty, peace out, Mystic. Appreciate you tuning in. And yeah, we'll be wrapping up here shortly anyway. Yeah, we'll probably do Celeste or something like that tomorrow. Maybe some Shadowverse. Actually, Shadowverse will probably save for later in the week when we have the next stage available. No particular rush to do those ones, but definitely had a fun stream today with the new edition of the Profound microphone. Much appreciated for everyone who stuck around and just chilled and chatted and hung out on this Monday. Let me put this up. Yeah, since we'll basically be done here. We've been live for 2 hours just talking, so let's do that. Thank you again, Don Mystic, who followed stream. Had a bunch of Profam tuned in today, so hopefully this sounds great for y'all. Talked about some future plans, all that good stuff. Like I said, we'll be live later in the week with Shadowverse for sure. Probably more Celeste, and then hopefully we'll get Cuphead going either this week or next week. We'll definitely try to get some good game play for y'all. But until then, enjoy the rest of your day. Have a great evening. We'll see y'all next time. Peace out.